Welcome everyone. This is the first cybersecurity podcast presented by Muhammad Hamdi, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Hello everyone. I hope just you are doing well. And just in case, if this is the first time that you crossed my profile, or maybe in case you don't know who am I, I'm Muhammad Hamdi, and I am cybersecurity engineer and IT cybersecurity instructor. And I just decided to make this podcast, to talk about a very important question. To be honest, how can I get into cybersecurity? I mean, that famous question, and literally, I got a lot of it. I think cybersecurity is just like a huge field, and I think that when you came across like a lot of motivated people who want to really start a path inside that field, most of them, I can say, they literally feel a little bit lost. From where I can start, what is the skills that I have to get, to literally start the right path and making a career in that. And yeah, we can say that getting into cybersecurity at the beginning is a little bit challenging, but with the right process, you're gonna have that clear vision, to get into it. And before diving into cybersecurity, it's essential to understand the basic concepts. In order to make your journey easier for you, you have to build a good background, in various, topics. The most important of them, the networks, the IT, it's so important. Near one day, you will actually deal with a lot of, networks, things like switching, routing concepts, the VLANs. So you have just to make sure that you're dealing with that, and there is like a lot of certificates that literally can prepare you and make you understand the fundamental concepts of networks, like we can say CCNA. It's a good one to start with in order to understand all the fundamentals part of networking. The second thing, actually, talking about programming and scripting. One day you're gonna be in a practical situation where you are gonna make a pen test on an app, right? Let's say that you want to just test that security and the level of security of the app. So actually you're gonna need that knowledge of coding. I mean, I'm not gonna say for cybersecurity it requires to be an expert in coding and building an apps, but we have to understand the codes. We have to know some programming languages in order to secure those kind of apps. For scripting, you need to interact with your system, right? For scripting, always, it's a vital, it's an important. I mean, it's literally one of the most skills that you have to build, that you have to improve. Talking here about Python, talking about JavaScript. Scripting just is fabulous. You need just to learn it. Because one day you're gonna deal with a system. You're gonna need that Bash, PowerShell. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna take care of that. So you're gonna consider scripting one of the things that you have literally to understand it. The other advice actually that I wanna just give here is you have always to stay up to date. You have just to stay updated about what's going on in cybersecurity. Because cybersecurity is not that kind of something stable, something that not gonna change. It's something involved with technology. It's something that literally I can say day by day, month by month, year by year, there is some new things, there is some new tricks, there is some some techniques that you have to learn. So staying up to date is so important, to keep an eye about what's going on in the world. This is can be like through a lot of things. Attending some boot camps, webinars, whatever. This is always works for you to just stay updated. As a last thing that I want to mention at the end of this podcast, always try to accept the dark side of the field. Try to accept, the point when you're gonna realize that you're gonna fail an attack, things not gonna work as you expected. You have just to know that you're learning. You're just gonna always learn, and one day, the point that you failed on, it's gonna be fixed. It's gonna work. All what it requires is just your motivation. It's just your passion to that field. What you are ready to give, and are you gonna just say that no, this is not gonna work, I'm just done, or you're gonna just keep it up moving, even like if you're moving slowly, it's totally fine. So the thing that you have to know, that you have to stay motivated, okay? And that's it. That's actually like what is the thing that you have to know in the beginning of the road. So if you have any questions, you can approach me through my LinkedIn. And if you like our content, don't forget to subscribe. This is Mohammed Hamdi. See you in the next podcast.